Namaste, my beautiful beings of light. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette and I'm a high vibrational being. I'm back. It's not a message, it's just a learning experience and teaching you and educating you. Whether you want to learn it, you could turn off this channel right now. If you don't want to learn about the different species of the extraterrestrial that have came to Earth and are here at this moment in our skies. As it is above, so is below. They are around us, whether you believe it or not. They are here, and they are protecting humanity. They are protecting our planets, and they are very divine beings, very sovereign beings. And I am a sovereign being. I am very connected to the Creator. I am alien as well. So anyway, I'm gonna start off first. Today is what date is today? Just to give date to this channel, May 14th, and it's 8:47 p.m. So the book I brought was the Extraterrestrial Species Almanac, and the person who wrote it goes by the name of Greg CAMPOBSSO. I don't know. Anyway, my mother, Mary Donna King CAMPOBSSO, told me when I was 12 that my father, Louis CAMPOBSSO, adopted me when I was a year old when they married. Mom then revealed to me what she knew about my biological father, Fred, whom she had lost track of. It wasn't much. Periodically throughout my life, I tried to find Fred with no success. In 2019, very specific year, because this year, 2019, you know what happened in 2019. A genealogist found him for me and told me he had died in 2006. I found out where he was buried and retrieved a man's name from the mortuary who had called them when Fred passed. This man turned out to be Fred's half-brother, and he lived around the corner from me. I met my newfound Uncle John and began a fantastic friendship with him and his family. I learned that my father was born in 1934 and was in the Air Force. Uncle John told me that Fred worked for the Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force study by unidentified flying objects that started in 1952 and investigated more than 111,000 sightings until it was decommissioned in January of 1970. Its main study was to determine if UFOs were a threat to national security and to scientifically analyze UFOs related to data. When Fred left the Air Force, he became a set builder at Warner Brothers and was credited on projects as the head of construction. I don't think it's a coincidence that my father and I have so much in common. I am writing a book on extraterrestrials visiting Earth, who they are and what they want. And Fred worked for the government organization and studied who they are and what they want. Plus, I have worked in the entertainment industry, casting films and television for the main part of my career. The bulk of Fred's career was in film and television industry as well. Like father, like son. I believe there's no accidents in the universe. All is divinely planned. The introduction. The idea of extraterrestrials life forms exist fires up controversy. Everyone wants evidence, photographics and otherwise, to ground the claim in cold, hard facts. There is a saying, for those who believe, no explanation is necessary. For those who do not, no explanation will suffice. Whether you are a believer or not, this book will thrust you into the unknown universe of benevolent and malevolent aliens. This almanac is a preparation guide, a Bible of cosmic life, for the day when disclosure arrives, when global governments and religious factions tell the truth about the existence of extraterrestrials and admit that ETs have been with mankind throughout history. Assembled in this book are 82 extraterrestrial races that have interacted with all walks of life on our planet. You will discover obscure age-old and new cases of personal contact, some ongoing and others random chance encounters. The first-hand accounts give us a cosmic window into where the extraterrestrial came from, what they look like, their belief system, cosmic agendas, technologies, consciousness abilities, and dimensional capacity. I have compiled a wealth of favorite contactee cases, eyewitnesses' testimonies about beings in the Alpha Centauri, Achaea, Synagus Alpha. I don't know how to pronounce these words, please forgive me. It's Pura, Regal, Sagitta, Taurus, Zelta, and more, including parallel Earth 300 years in the future. This book represents thumbnail review of these races and others, plus further reading suggestions for those interested in diving deeper on a particular species. Perhaps the strongest evidence I have offered here for the existence of extraterrestrial, besides accounts of the researchers, experts, government officials, innocent bystanders, and ET enthusiasts, is a photograph that I took with my Minolta camera while investigating an abduction case in the Carolinas. It is an interdimensional being holding a light source and wearing eye goggles. Perhaps the use of interdimensional visions, like how we use night vision binoculars. I've also included photos taken by contactees Maurizio Cavallo, images of male and females of the Clarion race who come from Aquia constellation. Also to satiate your visual curiosity, portraits of various cosmic species have been painstakingly brought to life. While it seems that most of the universe is humanoid and benevolent, there are also intelligent, malevolent life forms as well, including reptiles, greys, dinosaurians, beings, insectoids, and even some humans. DNA is more precious than any alloy across the cosmos, and genetic engineering and manipulation and standards practice. Once a race becomes schooled in genetics, they might create stock of variety of reasons. For example, on Earth has been speculated to be an experimental laboratory for extraterrestrials. Are these genetic masters uniting our DNA with extraterrestrial DNA, giving us a genetic upgrade? Are new lines of humans' evolutions being created so that we may return to the cosmos as fully conscious beings, ready to participate in the next reality? Will we then become the tech gods of hybridization with younger races across the cosmos? The answer to these questions and many more are explored throughout the book. Finally, appendix on the Galacterians, alignment and ship technology, cosmo law, and overly and otherworldly technology help explain what lies beyond the cosmic curtain. Here you will discover highly developed spiritual technologies incorporated into extraterrestrial spacecraft, as well as the cosmic law and dimensions that regulate the universe. Although these futuristic concepts might challenge your belief system, one thing is for sure: your insatiable curiosity will stir, begging for more answers, especially to the greatest question of all: what is the meaning of life? Once our world rejoins universal society, our sights into how these races will be a great advantage to us. Well, we'll know which races to trust, which to be aware of, and how to proceed once cosmic integrations has begun out of the open. And this is by Craig CAMPOBSSO from Los Angeles, California. Interesting. California is very significant. So I'm going to start with the Acturians. The Alterians come from Arcturus, a red giant star in the northern hemisphere, on Earth's sky, and the brightest star in the constellation, the Hermits. Physical characteristics are male, female. Acturians appear somewhat uniform, with slight variations in features, heights from 10 to 12 feet. Their bodies are thin, with lanky arms and legs. When they walk, they glide with elegance. Their skin is either blue or milk white. They have large craniums with small noses and mouths. Acturians in higher density forms are that of light and consciousness. Depending on what density they are from, their appearance alters. The higher the density, the more they become light. Their large almond eyes are human in appearance and run the color spectrum. They have a pair of nictitating blue lenses that can cover the whole eye, which act as light filters and protective barriers like sunglasses. The belief systems: Acturians believe in the cosmic law of one. They serve all universal kind as stewards of love and light, of right use of will, of merging dualistic nature to inner peace. They share with willing civilizations how to integrate their forward-thinking, proven belief system, and emotional stability to resolve conflict. Edgar Cayce said that Acturians is one of the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy. Acturians serves as supreme creative force and protect the sacredness of life throughout creation. They are governed by a council of elders. Cosmic agendas: Acturians are part of the Galacterian alignment and participate in the Melchizedek starseed program. Acturian starseeds on Earth use holographic healing to assist in creating templates for the fifth dimensional and higher dimensional experience. And ascension: they assist in attuning the heart and mind back to natural resonance frequency of light, which also helps ease ascension systems. Acturians have galactic command centers, stations above and below the Earth. They work closely with the brotherhoods and sisterhoods of light and the galactic commands within the Galacterian alignment. They are guardians of advanced consciousness in this universe theater and grant all creatures access to their knowledge and wisdom. They are successful diplomats between star nations and have serene, calming effects when speaking and or visualizing imagery to reveal how both points of view will be able to cohabitate peacefully. After suggestions are made to mend wounds, the Acturians bring to light future visions of a harmonious outcome, which is seen and felt deeply by both parties, and is the catalyst for them to make amends. Acturian supreme healers are known as the heart of the cosmos for their philanthropy. J.J. Hartock, in the Book of Knowledge, The Keys of Enoch, describes Acturians as a midway station, a programming center, by the physical brotherhoods of light to oversee the many sets of experiments with physical beings. They are the designers of some of the crop circles on Earth, encoding new frequencies into the planet and in their creatures, and in her creatures. Technology, Alterian and Galacterians, motherships, starships, thought ships, fleet ships, and scout ships. Alterians use Galacterian motherships, starships, thought ships, fleet ships, and scout ships. All crafts are able to travel through time-space funnels and their inner space continuum. Their technology advancement are due to the advanced frequency derived from supreme spiritual elevation. Although they use Galacterian craft, all star nations have variations of technology. Acturian starships and saucer crafts are unique, as they are fueled by light, sacred geometry, and crystalline energy powered by the central sun. Their geometrical, navigational calculations are what move them through space and time and other realities. They are master sounds and celestial healers and sacred geometry experts, and are versed in color therapy as well. Consciousness ability. Acturians are fully conscious and sovereign beings. They use the light essence language. They are holographic and sympathetic telepaths, and are able to access coagular wave bending to send messages across the universe to another, or through time streams. Unlike the regular limitations of telepathic distance, they possess the power of telekinesis. Some come to our space from the future. Dimensional capacity. Acturian fifth and sixth dimensional beings primarily work with Earth consciousness raising programs. They interact with light beings on their own race. In the elevated dimensions and other star nations, collective consciousness from the ninth and 10th dimension, Acturian have multi-realm commanderships. They are able to assemble their physical body or any matter from one location to another through a molecular stimulation of light codes. They can sweep the entire civilization from the ground up into a mothership in less than a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back with the 24 elders of Andromeda. Universal origin. The elders of Andromeda reside in the Calanus planet in the great city of Beta Andromedan, also known as the Merkaba Station 144. They are sovereign to 24 vast territories that monitor 144,000 territories, of which Earth and the Palladian star clusters are a part. The Great Star Station boasts a far futuristic garden of star towers, portals connecting to portals across the universe, a port of call for master teachers when visiting the elders. Physical characteristics. The elders of Andromeda, 12 women, 12 men, are human celestial gods and goddesses. They have an array of skin tones. Some have fair and others are hairless. Some have hair and others are hairless. The belief system. The elders of Andromeda are pure divine consciousness. They govern light, living light programs and distribute them to the angelic court to disperse throughout creation and to younger sectors for new creations. They are divine scribes of the cosmic law of one. Cosmic agenda. The elders of Andromeda are the pinnacle of governing bodies in the universe. They mentor ascended and created status master teachers in all areas of life that pertain to their constellation or planetary sphere. They are currently focused on Earth's consciousness raising programs and work closely with Galacterians and star seed alignments. Technology. The elders of Andromeda travel in the Merkaba vehicles. They create a transport around themselves to either travel short distance or enter star towers, space portals, to journey to other sectors of the universe. The later takes place in their great city of Beta Andromeda. Consciousness ability. The elders of Andromeda have avatar and solar consciousness. They speak with light essence language. Due to their elevated spiritual stature, they use advanced telepathic channels known as congular wave bending to send messages across the universe or through time stream, unlike the regular limitations of telepathic distances. Dimensional capacity. The elders of Andromeda are multidimensional. They are able to wear dimensional layers of garments. Go down. I'm going to show you, hold on. These are the Acturian female beings. I'm going now to the Men in Black. Universal origin. We don't know where Men in Black come from. They could be aliens, clones, synthetic humans, or mill labs, a blend of words, military and abduction. This term refers to dark, covert, military seizures of human citizens to control and train as operative and secret space programs. The consensus is that MIB are inhuman. They are feared, mysterious, and protect UFO secrets. The physical characteristics: MIB are male with a height of about 6 feet. MIB have flawless skin tones, some light, others tanner, which suggests a synthetic or clone human. Some say their skin tone is pasty white, like a cadaver. Their short, thick black hair is slicked back. Their eyes are either black or blue and appear Caucasian or Japanese in shape. Some say the shapes in their eyes are big and oval. They are void of emotions and speak like simpletons. When walking together in a group, they step in unison, like a military procession. They wear black suits and ties with a white pressed shirt, and most wear a black fedora hat. Dark glass sunglasses conceal their strange eyes. Belief system: they seem to be unable to think for themselves. Cosmic agenda: MIB use intimidation and fear to silence UFO abductees and eyewitnesses from telling their story in the media. Their purpose is to shut down those getting too close to the truth about UFOs and their occupants. The lives of their loved ones are also threatened. The men in black may be part of a covert government agency that deploys when national security is compromised. For instance, if a witness spots one of our own secret advanced craft in the skies, or an otherworldly racecraft, or has extraterrestrial contact, some MIB theorists believe that MIBs come from the 4,602D Air Intelligence Service Squadron, a top secret unit whose duties were to locate, recover, and deliver downed space vehicles. It is also theorized that they joined forces with Project Blue Book and wrote flying saucers UFO reports. It would have been in their best interest to silent witness about what they saw. An early MIB case was that of the 32-year-old Albert K. Bender. In July 1953, he was visited by 3 men in black. They laid down the law. He was to cease his UFO work, stop publishing his journal, Space Review, and close his group, the International Flying Saucer Bureau. When the MIBs departed, they left a yellow fog in his attic that smelled like sulfur. Their presence and the sulfur terrified him. He later stated that one time he left suddenly ill and sleepy while working in his office. He lay down on the sofa and then saw 3 MIB walk through his walls. They had shiny eyes. They spoke telepathically to him. He came to the assumption that they were not of this earth and were frightening him into suppression of the benevolent beings in the universe that were here to help mankind. Bender was the first to call them Men in Black. His story was detailed in the book Flying Saucers and the 3 Men, co-written by Gray Barker. Some say Men in Black were created and controlled by the Draconians, the silent witnesses, and keep the world in the dark about who the malevolent Draconians are. Or are the military Draconians and Grey working together and they want their secrets kept hidden from the public? Another theory is that the MIB started out as alien men or clones, and then the shadow government stole the idea and continued harassing UFO witnesses with their own mirror versions of the MIB? Or did the government and the aliens join forces when they began working together in the underground bases on Earth? Others believe the Illuminati created and controlled MIB. In this scenario, the MIB could be incarnated malevolent Orions created clones or negative Orion aliens, or maybe all 3. Technology. Some Men in Black have disappeared before witnesses' eyes. If they are clones, their controllers would have advanced technology, thus would be able to instantly teleport and walk through walls. Consciousness ability. It is said that Men in Black have telepathic abilities, and if they synthetic clones or Labs, they may be linked to their controllers. If this is the case, the controllers might see through the window of the eyes and the voice activate MIB with their own speech through the telepathic link. Men in Black is also said to possess the power of minds, tricks, and screen memories. Dimensional capacity. Paranormal theorist says Men in Black possesses paranormal auras that are fluorescent green or black. And there you go. And I told you guys I saw a man in black. So weird, but I saw one. That didn't scare me though. I'm gonna do one more. I think I have time. One more? No. I think I'm gonna have to save this. I'm not gonna do, because I won't have time. Let's see. I'm gonna find a short one because. Okay. I have only 7 minutes. Okay. Alterians. Universal origin. Alterians are from the Anquilla constellation. Inhabitable worlds in their immediate vicinity are home to other humanoids, reptilians, and greys. Alterians are great cohabitators with other races. Their physical characteristics: Alterians are indistinguishable from Earth humans, though they are taller. Men are 6 to 9 feet. Women are 5 feet 9 to 7 feet. Alterians are a beautiful race of men and women, have toned, muscular bodies, and women are voluptuous. Although most are light-skinned, some Alterian skin tones range from blue, green, tan, and brown to a variety of other hues from breeding with other human races. The skin tone spectrum is natural occurrence within star nations. Alterians also study the colors in the sun and stars and planetary systems to understand how the frequency of light denotes our different skin pigmentations. The belief systems: Alterians are very intelligent, wise, learned race, and they follow the cosmic law of one. They study science and natural philosophy. It is their nature to analyze fundamental questions about creation, to study the human societies from across the universe, and note the similarities and differences due to cultures and environment. Alterians believe that the universe is a symphony and we are its instruments. As we learn from planet to planet, raising our octaves, our frequencies, our soul song, that in divine time we will ultimately master the whole composition. Cosmic agenda: Alterians are members of the Galacterian alignment and participate in the Melchizedek star system program. The Alterian will become our cosmic teachers once we are fully conscious race. In the 50s, Alterians reached out to U.S. government officials and asked them to disclose their existence of life in the universe. The government declined. The technology: Alterians have Galacterian motherships, starships, thought ships, fleet ships, and scout ships. All their crafts and command centers use biological supercomputers. All crafts are able to travel through time-space funnels and inner space continuum. Their home world modes of transportation are teleportations portals designed for one or groups of any size. They have sky buses that they run on magnetic currents. Consciousness abilities: Alterians are fully conscious and sovereign beings. They are sympathetic telepaths. They feel in profound depth for others' soul histories and recognize the beauty of it. The Alterians explore the cosmos and dimensional layers by astral traveling in groups. It leads them to territories in their own dimensions they wish to study and explore. The dimensional capacity: the Alterians have multi-realm commanderships. They are able to resemble their physical bodies or any matter from one location to another through molecular stimulations, light codes. They can sweep an entire civilization from the ground up into the mothership in less than a second. Some Alterians come from outer space, time from the future. And those are them. And I may come back with another few, because there, like I said, there was like 82 of them. So I may be doing like a few of them at a time. So that way, you know, you guys could educate yourself at about them and know that they do exist. They are here and they are helping humanity. And yes, they have the dark ones and a lot of the light beings as well. I love you all. I'll be back. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you resonate with my channel. Namaste. Bye. I love you all. Hope everybody had a beautiful Mother's Day.